Let's protect the right to free speech. The First Amendment of the United States Constitution declares, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. The purpose of the First Amendment is to protect speech, specifically political speech and religious speech, especially speech that is offensive. It is one of the freedoms that makes the United States of America unique in the world. Those who wish to suppress free speech are enemies of democracy. Likewise, those who abuse free speech are enemies of democracy. The challenge for the United States is to protect speech in an era of massive abuses. Benjamin Franklin said, whoever would overthrow the liberty of a nation must begin by subduing the freeness of speech. He also declared, if all printers were determined not to print anything till they were sure it would offend nobody, there would be very little printed. It is unlikely that Benjamin Franklin would have envisioned the day in which digital media giants controlled public conversation, but the principle remains the same. Those who have monopolies on public discourse should not be allowed to censor political or religious speech. The social media giants, Google, Apple, Facebook, and Twitter, have become de facto public utilities. They should not be given the opportunity to censor political or religious speech. It is the responsibility of every American, right and left, Democrat and Republican, to demand that our freedoms be protected. Those who abuse free speech by inciting violence and publishing lies with malice should be held accountable by the court of public opinion and, when necessary, the court of law. Eleanor Roosevelt said, and I quote, "Freedom makes a huge requirement of every human being. With freedom comes responsibility. For the person who is unwilling to grow up, the person who does not want to carry his own weight, this is a frightening prospect." Unquote. It's time for this generation of Americans to grow up. We must tolerate differences of opinion. We must be willing to speak truth to power. We must promote justice for every citizen. Grown-ups know how to engage in political and religious dialogue without name-calling and inciting violence. As Christians, we must not allow our liberties to become a license for ungodliness or violence. We must not bear false witness, that is, spread unfounded conspiracy theories. We must tell the truth, practice self-restraint, and bridle our tongue, lest we set the world on fire. May we be peace speakers. God bless you, and may God bless and help the United States of America.